When you're looking at a regular 2D mammogram, you're kind of looking at a loaf of bread, and you're looking at the whole loaf. You can turn it, you can look at the sides, but you're still looking at the whole loaf. What a 3D mammogram lets you do is look at each individual piece of bread. So you don't just look at the whole loaf, you look at each slice of bread throughout the entire breast. So it gives us an unprecedented view of breast tissue and it goes, and it's true across all patients, whether you have dense breasts, whether you have, less dense or fatty breasts. It is an extremely effective technology and technique. A couple of the impressive things about 3D is, first off, it improves the cancer detection rate of mammography. Cancer detection rate is a simple concept. It just plain finds more cancers. But the second part of why 3D, and probably the more important part of why 3D is impressive, is it decreases what we call the false positive rate of mammography. And basically what that means is when you get a screening mammogram, and this has happened to a lot of women, you'll get that screening mammogram, all of a sudden you'll get a letter in the mail or a call on the phone saying you need additional imaging. And you go back into the breast center, you have a lot of anxiety and stress associated with it, you do that additional imaging and it comes back negative. But you still had to have 2 exams, you still had a lot of stress associated with it and a lot of anxiety associated with it. 3D mammography in a number of literature studies has been shown to decrease that false positive rate up to 40%. Well, one of the things that we definitely believe in wholeheartedly is that our physicians have to be dedicated to breast imaging. And what I mean that is, we've all spent a great deal of time either in dedicated breast imaging fellowship programs, or we've devoted a great amount of our lives to doing breast imaging. And certainly that brings our level of expertise above that of the general radiologist that you may find in the community. The second part of that is we also run one of the strongest training programs in the state of Texas for breast imaging specifically. So not only are we seeing patients clinically, but we're also spending our time training the radiologists of tomorrow to become experts in breast imaging. So what really sets us apart is we're the guys that train the guys.